Today was the perfect day trading for me. I grew my account just over 31% in 1 hour of trading. So I was out at 10:30, right about 10:37. I actually went in late. I started at 9:33 is when I got to my computer and opened it up. I said today we talk about time frames and how you're going to use those to help you trade better. Everybody uses different time frames, and professional coders use multiple time frames. And what we're looking for is confirmation on what we're seeing happening. So if you start out with a daily time frame, that will give you an idea of how much the stock usually moves within a day. You can look back umpteen months you can look back however long your charting platform lets you look back. But in that daily time frame, you're going to see, when you look back in history, if maybe during earnings that your price action moves more than on an average day, or maybe a stock moves more if there's a news event that happens. So those are the things that you're going to look for on a daily time frame. Plus you're going to look for those high what do you want to call them? Those levels of support and resistance that are really, really strong. And then from there, once you get your daily time frame done, you can go down to a 4-hour time frame, look for trend lines, that kind of thing, and make sure that you're going with the trend. You never want to go against the trend unless it's like at the very top and you know that your exit is going to be at the bottom of that trend, or midway through. Just remember, it can reverse on you very quickly. And that's why we use the shorter time frames to really watch the price action and get our confirmation signals. A lot of traders will trade on a 15-minute time frame, and that gives good trend analysis, good support and resistance, pivot levels, so on and so forth. And you can really see price action on there. Volatility, not so much. You'd have to go down to shorter time frames, such as the 5-minute. You'll see a lot more volatility and price action there. You want to look for those volume levels. And then me personally, I trade on a 10-second, 30-second, and I use my 1 minute for my confirmations. When you're looking at that, when we're talking about these time frames, it means that's the time that one candle from beginning to complete that's one candle. So if you're looking at a 15-minute time frame, it's going to start at 15 minutes, it's going to end 15 minutes later, or it'll start at 0 and 15 minutes later. And that's one time frame. But when you're on a 1 minute time frame, you're going to get 15 candles in the same time that you waited for that one 15-minute candle. You get the idea. So your shorter time frames, you're going to see more volatility, you're going to see more price action, and you're going to be able to make moves quicker in and out, or entry and exit levels for whatever. You're also going to see less, I don't want to say stronger, but I want to say you're going to see the bumps in the road, like the speed bumps for the support and resistance. They aren't really, they're not really firm support and resistance, but you'll be able to see where you can possibly make another entry or take some profit, that kind of thing. Average up, average down, you can do that. So those shorter time frames, but don't start on those shorter time frames until you have the consistency to read and take your profits on the higher time frames. So basically, to reiterate, your larger time frames are going to give you your trend analysis, your support and resistance, and any events that the stock reacts to. Earnings. A lot of people play earnings, and you can look at different stocks and see how they react during earnings. If Tesla usually goes on a regular day, it can move $10 to $15 a day, whereas during earnings, news events, so on and so forth, it can move up to $40 a day. So that's a huge difference if you know what you're looking at when you go in. But never go in to a trade without an exit strategy, whether that's a stop loss or a take profit. So always remember that. Good luck trading.